This government has increased funding for culture by 8% over the previous Liberal government. That's $2.3 billion annually. Strategic review includes reallocating funds from programs that were not working properly or whose goals have been reached to new programs or other programs requiring additional funding. The government is still supporting arts funding, including international arts promotion. The Government of Canada is bringing greater coherence to Canada's international arts promotion and cultural trade programs by focusing them in the portfolio organizations of the Department of Canadian Heritage. The Department of Canadian Heritage plays the key role in the field of international arts promotion. It does this through its portfolio organizations and delivery partners, the Canada Council for the Arts, Telefilm Canada, the National Film Board of Canada, the Association for the Export of Canadian Books, and Factor Music Action. The Government of Canada invests more than $3.5 billion in cultural development annually, including $21.6 million through the Department of Canadian Heritage and its portfolio organizations to promote Canada's culture abroad and develop foreign markets for its cultural industries. The Conservatives are providing secure funding. The previous Liberal government slashed funding for arts, culture, and heritage programs throughout the 1990s. Mr. Dion was a cabinet minister in the Liberal government during this time.
Cut. Yes, there may be some bulk increases in funding, but the pie is bigger and there are a lot more slices to the pie. And that's one of the problems that every arts organization in Canada knows. The recent cuts to the arts were the trigger event that made me decide that I was going to run in this campaign. Because they were wrong. They were simply wrong. They are wrong socially, culturally, and more importantly, at least for those who think it's all about how many beans are in the jar, it's wrong economically. It's bad economic policy, it's bad cultural policy. People don't go to Rome to see the bones of old politicians. They don't go to Greece to find out who were the generals in the Peloponnesian Wars. They go to those places because of the vibrant culture that those countries have given and shared with the world. That's what it's about. And if any government decides that it should cut funding because politicians don't like the name of a certain rock band, and by the way, I don't like the name of that rock band either, or they don't like the content of certain films and therefore they should not get funded, well, that, my friends, is wrong, wrong, wrong. I've acted in plays that I thought were disgusting. However, it should not be politicians who make that kind of decision. It should be peer groups, it should be the community, and it should be, well, it should be history in a sense. And if we choke it off, if our artists, if Daniel Ashley can't go to Beijing because we've cut a travel program, or Kim Beggs can't go to Germany because we've cut a travel program, then the Yukon suffers, Canada suffers, and our heritage suffers. I still have about 45 seconds left, but I'm not going to use them because I might be impolite.